Right after this, I'll be doing Gemini's monthly for May, just the general reading, and then I'll do the bonus on Patreon. Let's see here. All right. Thought for the day. And you guys, come on, you can say hi. Good morning. Hope everybody had a good weekend. We got out in the woods yesterday. It was nice. Okay, actually for today, these are going to be the base cards, kind of what it's about. Looks like there's two different things. First of all, we've got the lobster, which is a financial pinch. Then we have the staff you'll be taken care of in hard times. And this feels like a totally off by itself. We've got the ring, which says a marriage will take place either romantic or business. All right. I'm going to go ahead and find out what areas of life. I mean, obviously, we know. I got the career, and I feel like putting it over top of lobster and the staff. One more, it says. We've got love. And I feel like putting that over the lobster and the staff. And over top of the ring, we've got happiness. Okay. Financial pinch. All right, so for the lobster, it says financial pinch. You'll be taken care of in difficult times with the staff. It's focused around, and it does, for some of you, it's going to be involving family with the 10 of Cups. So we've got the 5 of Cups, and it's got the lobster financial pinch. What's going on? It says we've got the 5 of Cups, dissatisfied with something. Something has not quite worked out the way that you planned it. It is surrounding around career. The ideal thing that you wanted in your head was the 9 of Pentacles. And the 9 of Pentacles is kind of like that. It's kind of like your happy space. What makes, you have to have the money to take and, make this happy space. It's kind of either you're wanting to move or do improvements on your home. It is just basically making, home is where the heart is, making your living space more comfortable for you. So this is showing me with the Tower moment here. And I do not feel like pulling the love card. It's love, which tells me with the 10 of Cups, it also has to do with family as well. There's other people around you besides just you. And it looks like to me, it feels that with the staff, you'll be taken care of in difficult times. It's not just that. I also feel with it's almost like a blow came, or a blow could be, it feels like a blow. It could be a bill that you weren't sitting here and expecting. It could be, nah, that's not it. It feels more like the career. I think there's going to be a shift in the career. I think there's something that has, like I said, the money had gone down. But I also see a shift with the 9 of Pentacles. This is what your ideal happiness is right here, which is, home is where the heart is, making it to where, hanging on to your money. That's it. Money has been taken and slipping through your fingers faster than you can take and hold on to it. But with the grapes, what do grapes make? So we've got the grapes. What do grapes make? They make all kinds of stuff, right? But they also make wine, like fine wine, okay? So whatever you've been working on, it's kind of like the fine wine. It's kind of like it with age, whatever you've been working on for a while, it is actually going to start paying dividends. And it does feel like financial. It does feel like money coming in. And it could be some kind of career or something that you've been working on, an idea. It could be a job, but whatever it is you've been working towards a goal, and the end goal is nothing but peace and harmony. Just kind of home is where the heart is, right? And with the Three of Wands here, he's sitting out here. He's waiting for ships to come in. So this is something that you've been waiting on for a while. And it just seems like, it's just never coming. It just seems like, it just never comes. But do you see how he's just sitting here facing forward and he's not even looking at those cups that have spilled over? Okay, this is about something that you've tried again. Or he's sitting here actually facing the cups that are spilled over and he's not paying attention. There's two more behind. But whatever this financial pinch is about, maybe you started off in an endeavor and thought, okay, well, it was going really good and then it slowed down. Or the money it doesn't seem to be returning, or it doesn't seem to be working. With those cups right there, you need to just kind of take a moment, because even though you're looking at everything that has been kind of, spilled over and no longer sitting here being able to hang on to it, there's two more in the back. So even though you can't see it, out of sight, out of mind, what you've been working on and this end goal with the Nine of Pentacles, I'm going to tell you right now, it is actually producing. It's actually producing in the background, and actually it's going to be quite lucrative. And I don't feel this is just, family. This is actually has to do with your finances. Right along with the Love card and the Staff, which is you'll be taken care of in hard times. You may be feeling that, nothing's going well. It's not going to, it's not going to happen. Some are waiting for news. This news, it will take a little bit longer. I'm seeing around the 12th of May. Yep. But have a little bit more faith. And this is and definitely, we've got the eclipse coming. We've got the moon. I'm telling you what, you're going to be feeling more, especially it's going to what is that? Make things seem more than what they really are. So do keep that in mind. Anyway, there could have actually been an event or something that came along. It could have been a bill, or it could have been something else. Something you may be feeling like some type of career has failed, or you feel that, okay, that's what I'm looking at. All right. Do you see lobster here? It says financial pinch, but what with lobsters, that I've seen that one before. And lobsters are not cheap shellfish, right? All right. So not everything is what it seems. Even the hard work and stuff. But this is where this goal, you have an end goal here, and keep working on that end goal, because even maybe feeling like this right this second about it, it could have been a big bill that came in, or you have to pay up right now. And it's like, dang, man, when do I get my break? With the lobster is one of the most expensive shellfish. So, it's not everything is seen in this, and it's actually headed still in the correct direction. And it's going to take a lot of work. Maybe something that you love doing has come to an end. But do know that you will be taken care of in difficult times. And with the Staff, with this right here, if you look at it, it's like you're going to have people around you that you can lean on during these difficult times. And it's only temporary. It's very temporary. This Tower moment. The Tower comes in to shake us up, turn us around, and put us in a direction that we need to be in. Yes, I'll take it. All right. I'm going to put this one here. I was just turned sideways. Good morning, Miss Amy. Hey, you're on. You got on. So with the Tower moment, and this is, I also feeling too that's affecting this, and it's not just the financial. The financial does have a lot to do with it. But I'm also seeing with the Love card, and this next one where I do the happiness, and it's revolved around a ring, and it shows me either it describes what it's about. It's definitely, I'm going to be pulling love cards on that one, or it's a zodiac sign itself, however it's going to apply. Some of you are going to be applying all three. All right. So I think this is kind of like the temporary lull where you're sitting here going, oh God, I really wish I worked so hard. This is my goal. I want this. This is what I want for not just me. And this is not just about you. There is family involved in family, or there's families coming together, or it's going to be building a family, however it applies to you. I'm telling you, with the astrological stuff going on up the sky, we've got that moon, we've got an eclipse coming, We've got retrograde coming. I'm telling you, it's going to feel like a huge shift. And it is a huge shift. You guys already felt this shift. Well, this is part of it. This is a big part of it. And for those of you who have been going along in a certain pattern of life, if it's about your career, or it could be about your love or your family, if you are not on the right track, if you weren't in the right track before, you are now being shifted around. And sometimes it's not always pleasant to be put in a different direction. So if you haven't taken and chose that direction and taken off in it yet, which I think you have, it's just, we have a tendency to kind of view on stuff that the spilt milk, right? A lot of times that has to do with stuff in the past as well. But this right here is talking about career, and it's talking about finances. Actually, I feel there's going to be a huge shift. And like I said, by September, in general, and just, I think in general, universally, people are going to be feeling a huge shift in the middle of August, around the 15th. And this has to do with finances, because it seems like you work and work and work, and either bring even not even enough. That's what I'm getting. But the thing of it is this is a very temporary right here. Okay, so whatever comes your way today, and like I said, this is a daily read, but a lot of times I've noticed, especially with what's been going on in the sky astrologically, this has been given more insights, because it's extending. It's not just today. It's extending not even just a month. Some of it's 2 months. Some of it, it's a complete shift in your life. It's not just going to be for one day, but for today, if you're feeling like this, do know it's only temporary. It's a temporary feel. Continue to work. You may even feel drained or tired. Yep. Just not wanting to deal with it. No, I'm looking at everything I've lost. You may be in your feels a little bit today. If you're in your feels today, do understand that sometimes when we feel like that, it makes our problems a little bit bigger, and they have a tendency to get blown out of proportion. So if you need to rest, do this. Yes, people have to chase their money. Okay. Yep. You have to chase money and you have to take care of bills. It's temporary. And for some of you, I do feel there's a partnership involved here, whether it's through business, and this is mostly focused on your money and your business, but it's including the family card, is the 10 of Cups, the fulfillment. Finally, this is the 9 of Pentacles, where it's been working. And what I say, September 9. All right. So something's culminating, something's coming together. And I do believe today, like I said, you're just only going to shortly be feeling like that, looking at everything that's spilled over, everything you've worked for. It's just a temporary feel. So just know that. With the Tower moment here, I don't actually, it does feel like I said, for some, I did feel like saying it's going to be taken out of your life. So if you don't do it yourself, you're going to be put in the right direction. And I'm not saying, okay, well, you got a medical bill. Here's the bill. Pay up. Guess what? We just put you in the right direction. No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about if you see that something's not working, whether it was with career, or maybe it's a change in career, or some are thinking about a change in career. You're being led to get on the right direction, to continue on that right path. And sometimes we kind of get our own little kick in the butt to get going. And I think for some of you, that's exactly what this is. It's a financial pinch. It's very temporary. And with the lobster, it's very temporary. Not all is lost. It feels like it is, but it is not. All right, let's see. Yep, with the Tower. With the Tower, I don't believe the Tower, I would say everything's crumbling down. But when something is chaotic, or chaos. I'm hearing chaos. It's whatever it is, it's just like boom, chaos. Okay, but not everything is what it seems. Not quite as bad as what you think it is. Yes, at the moment, it's going to make you feel, oh my God. This is about thinking not ways. Some of you are thinking ways out of a situation, whether it's about a job or it has to do with money, chasing that money. Okay, with the Tower, I'm still holding this. Yep. What? With the Tower moment, I was just told that everything's going to be, it's clearing away. It's clearing, just like I told you before, it's clearing away everything that doesn't need to be in your way, so that you can go ahead and end up with your 10 of Cups and your Justice. For some of you, I heard law. So if you are involved with some kind of something to do with the court, in the end, justice will be served. I'm going to tell you that. I just felt like saying that for some reason. We've got the 3 of Wands. All right, he's sitting there and he's looking over everything, but he's leaving 2 behind. And in the past, they were bringing in that lobster. When I'm looking at the financial pinch, it was bringing in that money. It had to do with your career, had to do with your family. Some of this is very family oriented, is what I'm feeling. But my justice will be served. Good morning, Miss Shelley. Justice will be served as well. I keep feeling that. For a lot of you, it's just basically it's a financial pinch. It is temporary. It does seem like it's more. And I mean, I'm not saying it's not, but it's going to seem more than what it really is. Because this is the day you're going to be up in your feels about something. You could be going along having the best, greatest day, and then all of a sudden something comes along, you're like, what else? Here comes that tower, chaos, shaking you up. What? Remember, it's a response to how you react from the past. It's kind of like, and I'm not saying you don't have to sit here and get, I mean, if you got bills coming in, I do feel you on this. If you got stuff coming in and it's just like, man, how am I supposed to do this? How am I supposed to take care of it? Yeah, that. What are you supposed to do? Yeah, you need to look at it just a little bit different and go ahead and feel the feels you have, but don't stay there because it's temporary, because there is hard work coming ahead. And the hard work you've already been doing, maybe it's slowed down and it's not bringing in that money that you wanted right then and there. And it had been doing really good at first. Give it a minute. It's a lull. It's just a lull. That money will be coming in. It's going to take more hard work. And for some of you, I also heard that you are working on an idea. You've been working on it and slowed down. You've been talking about something else that you're wanting to do. You've been just kind of tossing around. I see two kids taking and with a ball, flipping it back and forth. And you've been working really hard on it, on the external. And the idea, you're sitting here. Do you know what I see when these kids are tossing this ball back and forth for that one person? It is for one person. That ball is turning to gold. So your idea, you need to put it into action and you won't be feeling like this. Like you just keep trying and it seems like, oh, here we go again. That's not what it's about. So whoever that was for, go ahead, and that idea you've been kicking around like kids, kicking a ball. They were kicking a red ball, which red would be, to me, stop, tower, right? Go for it. Gold. All right. So anyway, back to it. 3 of Wands. So he's sitting here and he's looking for his ships to come in. Do you see the ships? He's waiting. He's been working really hard. He's waiting for that payoff to come in, but it seems like the money just keeps going out and this financial pinch continues. And it has to do with career. You could even be changing careers, but do know you will be taken care of in difficult times. And this also will be revolving around family or people that you love. And it would be friends and family is what I'm feeling. Especially some of you, there will be a financial pinch, but like I said, it's temporary. Have some faith in yourself. If you've got to get in your feels about it today, go ahead, because you can't ignore. You cannot ignore your finances, right? You can't. And then you feel crap sometimes when you get a tower moment, something you weren't expecting. It could be a vehicle breaking down. It could be something along those lines. And you're just like, dang, man, it just started getting a little bit better. Okay, it's temporary. People will step in and they will help you. All right. And it will be, yep. What? And those of you who are thinking about changing your career or moving forward in a career or business, we've got the love card. You will be doing something that you love very soon. Yep. You'll be a hobby or something that you kind of naturally have a talent for, and you will be excelling in it. And it's a go. You've been something you started in February. But anyway, with the end result here is the 10 of Cups, happiness, a completion. Finally, I mean, even though it doesn't seem like it's coming in and it seems like there's a financial pinch and that tower moment came down and you had your eye on your 9 of Pentacles, I'm telling you right now, your 10 of Cups is coming in. Those ships are coming in. Say 2. Let's see something here. You see the 2 of Cups he's not seeing? Because you can't see it doesn't mean that it's not coming in, that it's not producing. You'll be seeing a shift. I see the wheel that is turned. It's kind of turned like this, the Wheel of Fortune, and I see it up right now. So it's going to go quite quickly. This is a very temporary. It's going to take some more hard work. Don't give up on it just so, I'm not going to do it. No, keep working. 10 of Cups, happiness, completion. All right. Your ships are coming in. The end result is justice. For those of you who are dealing with law or have to do with the court system, justice will be served. right? So even that, and for some of you, I felt like saying that again. And if that is the case, and you have to deal with the law, it seems like whatever it was didn't work out in your favor many times. I mean, there even been 2 other situations is what I feel. If you've been sitting here and it has to do with money and you've been sitting here waiting and waiting, your ships are coming in. Something came around and caused the tower moment, caused some kind of chaos around the justice. And you're like, man, justice, it's always taken away. Nothing ever comes. Put in a financial pinch, it costs money. Could even be costing business. It says you'll be taken care of in difficult times. When I see the staff, it's like the staff is coming down, right? It's almost what I see as a judge and a gavel. And this is surrounding around something you love or people you love. All right. But right here, he's waiting for his ships to come in. End result, justice will be served. End result is happiness. Okay. It may not turn out exactly the way you want it to a T, because usually what we see in our minds is not served on it. So those of you who are dealing with the judicial, justice will be served. Now, whether or not it's in your favor or not depends on what some of you have done. Others who are sitting here and you're like, man, you know what? This tower moment came down. This is not fair. This is not right. Justice needs to be served. It will be served. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the second part here. I'm going to put these away. Now, not always for the cards for the day will it show me a totally second reading, but it's showing me a total second reading. And I'm going to go ahead and do it because I feel drawn to. Guess I'm going to be using, surrounding love, Queen of Cups, Pisces, Cancer. I felt like saying that for some reason. All right, let's see what this is about. All right, so it's surrounding your happiness. Good morning. It's surrounding happiness. What is it about? And this does feel love-oriented, okay? Yes, let me check something real quick here. Yes. All right. I feel like pulling that one too. Yes, it is. Excuse me. Tell me. Yes, it is love oriented. Okay, Sue. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Okay. All right. So do you remember what I was talking about before? And like I said, if you guys just popped on, oh, there's the card. If you guys just popped on, there was 2 parts to this one. This one's actually going to go out to those that have love, okay, on their brain. It does show me instantly love. Now, this, I would normally say the Queen of Cups would be a person. I'm not feeling drawn to that. I'm feeling the representation of love, deep love, okay? Let's see. What are some of you expecting? The tower moment. So this will be only going out to a very small amount of people. I'm not sure why it's even popping up. And you know what I did? I always pay attention. I put happiness down, face down, which means either happiness has left your life or you're overthinking stuff, or there could be a situation to where maybe something's not making totally happy at the moment because you feel there's a tower moment's come down, or it does. This is like, this feels like they're, hey, you know what? Always expecting a tower moment. You're used to something happening always. You always are. Yeah. 25th. What is today? I heard 25th. The number 25. Around the 25th, you were really sitting here thinking stuff out. Could somebody else be intruding in the situation? With the libido, we've got the 2 peacocks and we got a snake in the grass. Is somebody maybe taking and butting in where they don't belong? In the home. All right, let's see where this is going to go. All right, I'm going to turn this over because actually it says temporarily, and just like when he was waiting for the 3 of Cups and he was waiting for his ships to come in, this also applies. I see that card in my head and that is surrounding love, and it shows me that that card in my head, and what it is, you know what, I've tried 2 times. I've tried really hard on love, and it's just not. Or 2 people are keeping it within 2. Hold on here. I want to see something. Ha. Some of you, this is going to go for several people, and it's going to go 2 different directions here. And I'm supposed to tell you both of them. For those of you, a marriage will take place either romantic or business. Okay. I feel this is on the romantical side. We got the Judgment card right here. A judgment is going to be made. Remember when I was talking about a decision? Okay, a decision's already been made, but you're going teetering back and forth, expecting a tower moment. Now, this is the first one where I don't feel somebody is sticking their nose where it doesn't belong. This is where a decision is going to be made. The decision's already been made. It's just how to put it into action. That's kind of what I'm getting. This card right here, face down, we've got Gemini, or we've got the Lovers card. Okay, so it's some kind of union between two people. Let's see, let me looky here. So for the ones where it doesn't look like you're walking away on this one, it does look to me that real love is in the situation. The tower moment always seems to come. So it's kind of like, the saying, setting yourself up for a fall. If I open up, this is what's going to happen. It's going to happen like it did in the past. I don't think so. So it's almost like you're sitting here, and we got the Strength card. You're sitting here and you're sitting here going, okay, you know what? Something's got to go wrong. Or maybe stuff, and I'm hearing stale and stagnant for some of you. Yep. In the past, it may not have worked out. We've got twin flames. What's up? And I feel like putting this over here. What's upcoming? Wedding. So in the past, maybe there was some kind of wedding within a twin flame that I don't feel this was an actual union that actually happened. Yes. See, okay. So this will be going for a very small group who actually had, they have a total of 2 people in their heart. They would be the third on the key rings, right? There's probably 3 different major, in this person's life, there was 3 major relationships that stood out. The last one was a twin flame heading towards marriage, or they were married. It looks to me like the tower moment came down. It does show me that love has presented itself into this person's life. Decision. I don't feel it's many options. Yep, love has entered the room. It's like an aha moment. It's kind of like something you've been ignoring, and it's been there. It's been there for a while. That's what's kind of strange. So this is a shift. This is actually seeing the present, and it does feel like relationship for what it really is, and not continually taking and comparing it to the past, any past relationship. Okay, because you can't do that. But if you're used to a certain pattern and you're used to the type of person, or not necessarily, or the tower moment, because there's constant tower moment that always seems to come down and ruin whatever it is, the present, whatever it is, and it does feel like somebody is in your life. It does show me love has walked into your life. But there's a hesitation of it because of some kind of tower moment between where there was a twin flame and there was either you were married or getting married. Yep. So you're still, you've been comparing the current with the past, and you can't do that. That's not, and anybody will tell you that's not fair. You can't do that. That's not the way that works, because it's 2 totally different people, 2 totally different situations. But because that's where the healing, I kept seeing, I don't have the cards in front of me because, like I said, I packed up the office, but the one that said healing on it, that's what I kept getting. And what I was seeing is I was seeing the healing card, and it was kind of floating through here. So this is basically a shift, and that decision's already been made. And we've got the card, which also can represent Gemini. Gemini is getting ready to make a decision. I think the decisions are judgment. They're going to make a judgment on it. They're pulling great strength within themselves. And this could also be, if this is not about a partnership, but I do believe there's some kind of partnership in here. Definitely, this feels like love. But for some of you, this could be with family, like 2 people. It could be even children. It's something that's happened, and it just kind of like, blah, didn't go right. And a judgment made. A Gemini is making a judgment. And it's going to take a lot of strength. But the main one here feels to me that this is, and if you're not a Gemini, but you can pull pieces apart, it's talking about the Lovers card. A judgment is going to be made in this union. And it's already been made. I think it's made quietly. The end result is happiness. Okay, so that's what it is you're sitting here and you're choosing happiness, not this past. You can no longer sit here and that's it. You're comparing the present with the past, and you can't do that. But I'm seeing the healing card go like this. So you've been healing through all this. All right. Yep. What's coming between you? It shows me the Queen of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Cupid's arrow. That's talking about love. On mark. Okay. We've got abundance. Keep a positive mindset. Manifest what you want. Conversation. What? Conversation. That's what I heard was conversation. Message. You may be receiving a message about this. We've got the yes card. We've got the mother card. There could be conversations with family members. Okay, but the end result is fortune. It's kind of seeing stuff in a different perspective. That's it. That's what I thought. It's seeing it from a different mindset. We were talking last week. It's seeing it from a different mindset. And we've got the liberation. You're liberating yourself from the past. That one, I don't need to show that one. Let's see. Do you see the liberation? Do you see the snake? Do you see the two peacocks? Do you see the snake? Okay, so either it's a snake in the grass that you're liberating yourself from, or you are liberating yourself from a past relationship that did not, for whatever reason, either didn't happen or it didn't last. That's what I'm hearing. And now somebody else has walked into your life and there is love. Okay, so it's seeing it from a different perspective, knowing you can't compare the past to the present, a judgment, and talking. So you'll be talking with somebody about this openly. Current. Who is the current? Soulmate. Dragonfly is a clue. Things coming to light. So that's just what I said. It's seeing stuff in a totally different light. It's no longer seeing this tunnel vision of, and I keep seeing the healing card that's going like this. So you are healing. So for some of you, this is going to be moving forward. Okay, this is the way I'm seeing this. This is moving forward towards marriage. That's what I get. But there's a lot of almost like second guessing and stuff, and it's all tied to this past. It's you can't compare the present to the past. And it's going to take great strength. We've also got Leo here. It's going to take like strength to overcome this, because this is not strength of muscle. This is strength, and it's not strength of brain. It's strength of heart. And if you're not used to using your heart, or you've closed your heart off, you are now unable to deny that your heart is open. But the decision's been made, but a judgment is coming. So it's coming, it's healing. It's healing. Letting the past go to where you can appreciate the present. And you may be sitting here conversating with others, but there's definitely a soul connection between you and the current. Yes. Heal. The bottom, you're healing. What are you healing from? Heartbreak. What are you doing? Sabotage, rebuilding. For some of you, there may have been sabotage in the past. For a lot of you, you're taking and rebuilding after this great heartache with somebody that would be like a twin flame, and wedding rings. It could have been you could have been engaged or heading towards a marriage, but it was a powerful union. And then somebody else stepped into your life and then actually turned into love, and that would be a soulmate. So you're rebuilding, and this would be a chaser. So the current relationship you do have is a soul connection. All right, so the judgment. All right, let's see right here. Do a quick one, and then I'm going to do it the other way. One second. All right. coming out of your prison, self-made prison. Remember the cage? All right, so with this one right here, the message I've got is just kind of backing up here. What is coming to this person? Peace. There's a judgment coming, and this judgment is going to actually bring peace. It's kind of like always being unsettled because of a past. Well, you're starting to let that go. You're seeing it from a different perspective. And peace about what? The stranger. Okay, I'll tell some more here in a minute. The stranger, the person in the past is now a stranger to you or is no longer in the picture. And we've got the friendship. You're now focused on a friendship and building that. We've got the Father card. This could be a male that this reading's for, or it could also be building a family together is what I'm feeling. Or it could also have to do with your father as well. So this is not what I call romantical. It could also deal with, healing the past. That has to do with the father, and it represents Gemini. A judgment is being made. Some are going to reconcile on this one if it has to do with family members. No more beast. What is the beast? No more devil. The beast also is like the devil in the tarot cards to me. No more addiction to the past. And whatever this addiction is, I instantly saw, let me see if it pulls. Okay, that's what I thought. What I saw in my head, no more beast. The beast also represents kind of like the devil, which is like an addiction. You can be addicted to people, or you can be addicted to the way you feel. All right, and what I saw was the girl walking with the chain on the heart. Okay, you're no longer going to be no more beast. You're freeing yourself from it. You're freeing yourself from your self-made prison. At the moment, you're not showing your true feelings. I can guarantee the other person right now with the 2 mask, the other person is not showing their feelings either because you're not. That feels right. Chaser. Okay, so this is a soul union. All right. Again, the chaser, because I put those back. I didn't even realize I did that. What is coming? Okay, judgment is made. That's what it feels like. The single ring right here is letting something go from the past, is what I feel, and an offer that is going to be coming between the lovers and the Queen of Cups, because deep love is within this union. What is this? The decision is moving forward. Engagement ring. We've got the voyage. I don't feel like anyone. Okay, so for those of you, I'm going to do one more here, and that has to do for those of you that have actually in a union and you had just left the union. That's how I'm going to read these real quick, and then that'll be it for today, and then I will be getting on Gemini. Yeah, Gemini's next. Hey, Gemini showed up in this reading. All right, let me put these away real quick. So, and I want to leave love there. That feels right. Here, ring here. Instantly what I get, and I do feel like leaving these here. This also could be for a Gemini person, or it could be just after lovers. For those of you, and I'm hearing for some of you, it's when you've been single for a while, or you've come out of a relationship and the past was quite rocky, and so you're kind of you're not wanting to show who you truly are, and so you're not really even looking. That's what I'm getting. So we've got the Queen of Cups, which is great, deep love. This is something that is this is something for the ones that had actually, this is separated, completely separated. You're standing alone. And it was actually great love. At least it was one-sided. That's what I'm feeling. All right, so it's kind of more of a message. This is only going to go out to one or several people. It had to do with the Queen of Cups. This could actually represent a woman, but I'm actually feeling it is about love. I do not feel like taking and giving the zodiac signs on that one. We've got happiness in the ring. Okay, maybe there was great happiness around there, but there's a single ring, so you stand alone now. And with this right here, and however, you two are not together. It could have been one where they were, it wasn't planned. Okay. So anyway, there was, however you're coming out of this one right here, there was great strength either within this union. And for some of you, it is not great strength within the union. You found that you were stronger outside of this union, like totally at the end. It's one person standing alone now. All right. But for that the Lover's card right there, just that person is still in your heart. So we've got the Warrior. What are you doing now? You're going to be taking on your spirit. It says, written in the stars, that when the Tower came, the message is, just know it was fortunate. And we're not talking for the ones that have lost somebody where it's like choice type thing. We're talking about separation here, just totally separated. You may not be able to see it right now. Some of you be like, yeah, I saw it. I know exactly what that is. For a lot of you, though, that this was not planned. And probably on the 12th of February, this has got to be for one person. On the 12th of February, I'm telling you, whatever came down that day was very fortunate, and it did not seem like it. It came in like the Tower. And it had to do with this union, because I don't think everything was seen. We've got the Mother card. We've got the yes. Whatever this event was about, it started back in the fall. Yes? Whoever it was made somebody feel like they never had the skills to do anything, had to do with the home. All right? We're talking about, and we've got never the skills. Somebody, so this is somebody where, like I said, even though it was one-sided, that's what I get, one-sided. So whatever came down on around for this person, it was very fortunate, even though it felt like the Tower, and kind of totally took and shifted your whole life. We've got the Warrior card. Law could have even been involved with this, because the Warrior also represents like the Knight, the King of Swords. It's kind of like military, police officers, survivalist, that type of personality. Okay, but I'm also seeing for some of you a gavel. All right. So even though it didn't seem fortunate for you, in the end, actually it was. It was saving you from that, those paths where you keep going down the same one. Yours started actually a little bit earlier, and the Tower came in and was like, hey, you know what? You're not paying attention. So we're going to do this, and it's not going to feel very good. But it's talking about the home, never the skills. It's almost like somebody was like, that's how they made you feel as well. Or never the skills to be able to keep the house together. It's almost like somebody was sitting here passively, aggressively talking to you. And universally, your guides are like, no, it's not where you're supposed to be. But anyway, it was taken away. But it's talking about the mother and talking about the son, which actually back, and I think whatever it was, there was something more painful that happened back towards the fall. Actually, it was around August of last year. And then in the fall, another shakeup. It was kind of like, you feel like a lemonade shakeup. Just shake, 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 shake. Calm down, shake, 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 shake. But you stand alone now. I'm going to tell you right now, for those who are even not looking, I'm telling you right now, for some of you, love is popping back in. And what has this taught you throughout all of this? It's taught you to be like the palm tree. Flexible, growth, endurance. For some of you, it's talking about stability and security and permanence. I'm telling you, this is coming back into your life. Or you left the situation to bring this into your life. For some of you, I also said that there's going to be your soul connection right here. Soulmates. For some of you, I feel like you had actually walked away from somebody that felt like a soulmate. I think you're going to find out in the end, after you've done some healing, that the answer is no. Not on this situation here. And that's the message. Okay. So some of you are actually kind of this very small group here. Very small. I'm seeing like especially one woman watching right now. Okay. So we got watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting. I've got a message for you. You need to be able to heal. You need to stop looking at social media. You need to stop looking at their pictures. You need to stay. If you've got stuff of theirs, you need to go ahead and, give it back. Stop trying. I'm seeing social media. Stop. Nope. You need to be able to heal in order to open up to have what's good coming to you. Breakup, separation, stop the pattern. So you've got a pattern here. This is your universal heads up of no more longer being like that. Why? Why do you need to stop doing this? And why do you need to kind of pay attention? Because sometimes we get so mixed up in what we're doing in our feels of why something didn't work that we don't sit here and pay attention to the simple fact that that's it. Okay, we've got love. We've got the Queen of Cups. This is a woman who stands alone. That's what it feels like. Or somebody is moving towards a woman that stands alone, and she'd be the Queen of Cups. But I feel this is the woman's reading, I feel. But anyway, with all time and effort that you're putting into watching whoever this is that made you feel like crap, and now that you're standing alone by yourself, you cannot take an open you won't even see. Okay, if there was a snake and you were like this and you're walking around and you walk through and then, oh my God, there's a snake right there. If you are so focused on one thing, you're not even going to see the snake, right? Well, guess what? For some of you, this is what's coming. We've got the mask and the engagement ring. Not showing true feelings, hiding, personified, pretending. One more. Explain this. Yeah, that's what I heard. Snake, did I not? Girl with the snake. This could be a reading for a man as well. And you're just sitting here and going, wow. Not really showing. It was pretend, a lot of pretend. Used. For some, this is kind of a wake up, because when something's good supposed to come in, and say this, that might even be like, say if somebody, it's an actual, that's it. Okay. See, I don't always get it immediately. Okay. On the man side right here, I'm going to tell you right now, this message is going out to a man that has all of a sudden had fallen head over heels in love with a woman that he does not very well know. We've got the sign Gemini. We've got the Lovers. I'm going to tell you right now, if you've already given an engagement ring, you might want to hold up. Why? Because this girl is a girl with a snake being used. You should have seen the red flags. There's red flags everywhere. Usually you normally have the warrior spirit. I'm telling you, if you move forward with this and you know, and this is, it's talking about this female, it's talking from a man's perspective. This female right here would be the girl with the snake. Wears a false mask. Both of you are wearing false masks. But she is wearing a false mask because she's got the narcissistic personality right there. Being used, charmed. It's heading towards an engagement is what it is. No. Watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting. Do you have to, during this relationship, are you finding yourself that you're constantly checking? Everywhere. Red flag. All right. Grim Reaper. This is what you think it is. Relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. For this one in particular, that is what's coming. You were setting yourself up for a fall. Again, endings. This is not a literal someone in your life like that. You're going to have to be like the phoenix and rise above. But you, for some of you, for particularly this man right here, this is a man. That's how that woman really is. That everybody else can see it, but you. Why? Blinded by love. But the thing of it is, you have to ask yourself, do you fall in love really fast? There's red flags all over this. Big time. Liberation, transition, growth, and change. Okay, so there's your heads up on that one for whoever that's for. All right, that is the end of today's. I am going to pop off here. And then I'll be doing Geminis at one point here. I've got somebody said the shop is closed, so I've got to do a couple things, and then I'm going to be popping on for Geminis. I'll be bouncing back and forth from Facebook to YouTube on that one. All right, guys. Like I said, sorry about this weekend, but I needed to take a weekend. I was tired. Actually, got in the woods yesterday. That was nice. Hope everybody has a great day. I am going to pop off here, and then while I'm in the transition of, like I said, I'm don't have the office anymore. So, I'll figure out how to set it all up and stuff, and then we'll continue on Coffee Time Tier It. All right, guys, I hope you guys have a great day, and I will talk to you later. Don't forget to thumbs up if you like it. Bye.